What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about the fourth book in the Mortal Instruments series, City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. So I said in my review of City of Glass that I was done with the spoilers. I had only been spoiled up until that point, so when I read the rest of the series, it could technically be spoiler-free. Well, unfortunately for me, I wanted to look up a little bit more about a certain character. I won't reveal what character that was, but I wanted to look up a little bit more about it, and it kind of spoiled the entire ending for the rest of Mortal Instruments. So there are probably still going to be spoilers in this as well, so just so you know, you have been warned. But also, I just kind of need to talk about this book as a whole, so I don't really know why this book exists or where exactly Cassandra Clare is going with it. Like, I kind of know because of big picture stuff. I know how all of her books interconnect. I know where certain characters are going. But coming off of like City of Glass, like that did feel like a complete trilogy and it was all wrapped up. I am currently rereading The Infernal Devices, which is stuff that ties in directly to the second half of the Mortal Instruments. And it's very clear to see that, like all of the name dropping and everything. I do think those two series are meant to be read kind of side by side because they did come out side by side. So I do think that's helping. But if anything, I feel like she put so much more effort into The Infernal Devices. So when I got back into Mortal Instruments with City of Fallen Angels, it just fell really flat really quickly. There's not much happening. Most of this book is actually about Simon and just kind of him adjusting to his vampire life. I was not happy to find out right off the bat that he's dating both Maya and Isabel, which I'm not about that life. I'm not really into that kind of setup. But then when we get into Jace and Clary, which with the first half of the trilogy, I would say this was definitely more of Jace's story. I felt like that was really missing here because there's so much going on with Jace that we aren't told. Like, there's so much going on with what happened to him in the last series and like, you know, where he's going now and dreams that he's been having. And we just don't get to see that very much. It just didn't feel very like thought out to me. I feel like the only reason this book exists was for the very end, was for when we fight off against our big bad. But like the setup and the getting there just didn't make a lot of sense, and the pacing was really slow. Like, we spend so much time with Simon and his band, and then like Clary's mom and Luke are getting married, which is fine, but like at the same time, it's a lot of Clary pining over the fact that she thinks Jace doesn't love her anymore, and then a lot of really weird scenes with Jace just like being super into her and super angsty. Like, I don't know, it doesn't work for me here where it really works for me in Infernal Devices. So overall, I'm giving this book a C-. I'm still struggling to see why this half of the series exists, other than the fact that she's trying to set up things that are going to be happening with the characters from Infernal Devices, which is a little bit disappointing just because I feel like Jace and Clary were kind of like her big dogs and are still considered to be her big dogs. But I would definitely say like the amount of times Will's name gets name dropped in this, like it totally took the focus away from anything that was going on here. We also get Camille again, so like I knew that Camille wasn't going to be a bad person because she's not a bad person when you see her in Infernal Devices. So overall, I just feel like things are kind of getting away from her characters, which is probably fine because I don't think there's really much to be happening with them, but it just doesn't feel balanced as well as I think it should be. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!